Joshua 6:27. And the Lord was with Joshua, and his fame was in all the land. You know, when the Lord's with us, when we have the Lord's blessing, great things are bound to happen. But most importantly, it's his fame we should spread, his name. 2 Timothy chapter 2, 15 through 18. Try hard to show yourselves worthy of God's approval as laborers who need to not be ashamed. Be straightforward in the proclamation of truth. Okay, so we're to strive, we're to work hard to earn God's approval. Although God's approval is by grace, we're to live in a way, matter that makes Him proud of us, makes Him favor what we're doing. While we can't earn His favor without grace, we're to live in a manner that He does favor when we have grace. Which means we need to live inside His will, because grace allows us to be inside His will, so we should strive to stay inside His will. And we should never be ashamed in what we do for Him, but proclaim Him in all we do. Verse 16. Avoid empty and worldly chatter. Those who indulge in it will stray further and further into godless courses. So, oftentimes people talk about useless stuff that oftentimes will just cause trouble. We're to stay away from that, and we're always to point to God. If our conversation doesn't build anybody up or help them to the Lord, then it's kind of pointless. Verse 17. An infection of their teaching will spread like gangrene. Such are Hymenaeus and Philetus. Okay, so he mentions these two people who are obviously spreading lies. But lies spread quicker. Negativity spreads quicker. If you watch the news, most of the things they talk about is a negative outlook, and that's that's what piques people's interest for some reason, because of our fallen nature, I guess. People are more interested in seeing a car wreck than knowing about somebody saving somebody's life. So this negative worldly chatter would have spread more quicker if we don't take a stand against it. Verse 18. They have shot wide of the truth in saying that our resurrection has already taken place, and are upsetting people's faith. So this is the lie they taught, that our resurrection has happened. I guess he's saying that they're teaching we're in the new earth, we're resurrected to this now, which goes against Scripture, which is why it's a bad teaching. I'm sure this idea they thought was true, but Paul went to correct them, I'm sure. They didn't listen. When we think something's truth, we gotta know for sure and back it up with the Scripture and back it up with other people's. This isn't saying that other people have all the answers. It's just saying some people know more than we do. And if it's an idea we think we know, and nobody else admits it, most likely it ain't backed up by Scripture for one reason or another. And we gotta go by that outlook, because it's a team effort. The church is a group of people, but it's considered one. We're to be united in that one. Which means we need to listen and stand on the truth. Which sometimes we're going to have to seek people's advice and also always seek the Word to find out what the truth is.